Red X, what are we doing here? Like,
I think we teleported.
no, I'm not talking about that. I just mean, like, it has been so long since we've done anything in this game.
I believe we're going to go skiing in the Celestial Alps.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Alright. But first we need to talk to an old man.
Of course.
Where's the... Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't hear any music at first. That was weird.
There's music.
Yeah.
It's just very quiet.
It's really quiet. God, I am so hungry I could just eat one of those fantail ducks. Just swallow it whole. Just literally swallow the thing whole. Don't even bother killing it. Just ram it down my throat.
I'm sure this is private business. We'll be waiting out here.
Eavesdropping.
Thanks.
Mizuti, you'll just press her ear up to there.
She'll just use a spell.
Yeah, exactly. She'll like get magic.
She'll-
It's like one of those extendable ears from that Fred and George use in Harry Potter.
No, instead of just making it so that she can hear what's inside, she'll make a giant ear to hear what's inside.
Ah, you've come.
We're just gonna leave it at that.
Pretty awful.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to see you're in good health.
Last time we were in this room, there were a lot more innuendos.
Thanks, Doc. Long time no see. I got your letter, so you have something to tell
Yes,
me?
Callus.
Were you really working
I
at
love you.
Labs?
Now then.
I mean, it makes sense. You
Where should I
found me
start?
unconscious in the woods and took me into your bedroom.
From the very beginning, I suppose. With the
I've loved you
exception
ever
of
since we
working
first
on.
met.
In a
It's been
laboratory,
almost
apparently.
20 years since.
Baten Kaitos Origins. It's been 20 years since Origins. You literally helped Georg with this thing that they're about to talk about.
I hear you've been to the Empire, so you probably heard about us. Georg and I were born in a small desert village.
You mean the desert village.
We were
Yeah.
recruited by the Empire.
Like,
about
literally, there are
20
two
years
cities in the
ago
whole continent.
and began working on military research. Under Emperor Geldablame's orders, we were supposed to design new weaponry, battleships, and iron beetles. But there was also another project we were assigned to. One that was kept strictly confidential. We were attempting to solve the secret of the madness.
Oh. That would be something fun to research, I think. Just like how the hell these things work.
As
Yep.
the Magna Essence is a technology originally established ages ago by the warlocks of old. It consists of encoding and storing the essence of matter and decoding it later on to restore the material to its original
Now, if
form.
only we could implement that.
Yet it was
somehow
said to be impossible to encode a living
our
creature
world.
into a madness. Since
Wait,
quite some time
I know
ago,
we've brought this up before, but
research
look,
has been
but like
strictly prohibited.
the rooster. That's a Magnus. It is a live rooster inside a Magnus, and yet we have this.
Yep.
Creatures casted into a madness would end up distorted and defective.
This almost sounds like
later in
cloning
life.
projects or something.
Yeah.
But Georg had succeeded. He was a true genius. At first, we planned to make use of the power sealed deep within the lava caves. It turned out to be one of the sealed End Magnus.
Not the lava. That would have been a pretty good source of power.
Yeah.
Giacomo, Amy,
Although
and
it would
Falal
technically
were the
be magma,
results of
but-
those initial
I'm just imagining like them putting a wooden water wheel in the like at a lava fall or something, and somehow having it not
That's
burn.
why all three have extraordinary power.
It's an RPG, so
So
it could work.
Giacomo and his goons had gotten some power from the End Magnus.
That's right.
Didn't full on tell us
Yeah.
exactly that.
Yeah, he did. I was just gonna mention that.
So we took it to another level.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? Can't you remember? This is about you and your brother, Fee, Callus. Georg created you.
Oh shit. What?
I'm a test tube baby.
Yeah, pretty much. Callus is a test tube baby, specifically made from toilet water.
Over the years, we conducted numerous experiments under close watch of the Empire. But even Georg couldn't succeed in encoding a living creature. Something very important, not found as a mere object, would be lost when a creature was encoded.
Its
And
soul?
missing when the creature was reconstructed. It was then that Georg altered his approach yet again. Instead of encoding extracted Magna essence, he began working on modifying an existing, working Magnus to create a living creature. Georg seemed totally engrossed in his work back then. He chose a base material and spent months modifying.
The base material is what you fetch for him in Origins, and he just wants some stagnant water. And the only source of stagnant water in the entire continent of Alphard is in the bathrooms of the Imperial of Greater Mintaka.
It's the only place there's water.
In the
Just kind of
yep.
standing there.
Yeah, so Callus is a test tube baby made from fucking toilet water. That explains why he's so much of an asshole.
His experiment was successful. Several months later, a new life was created. You were the result, Callus.
The music stops for dramatic effect.
That's impossible.
He told me about you. He told me you killed him.
Oh god.
But you'll understand someday. Born from a Magnus, you were, how should I put it, excessively human.
I think about this every time I fuck up.
You had
I'm just
too many
excessively
flaws
human.
present in human beings.
I think Callus is about 90% human. Not sure about the other 10% though.
Gelderblame was unsatisfied with
He's
the results
10%
of
beautiful
that
wings.
What he wanted was a pure. His intention was to study the madness of such a life form and to unlock the secret of eternal life.
Eternal life.
He would call this hypothetical life form the Divine Child.
The divine
Where have we
child?
heard that before?
I don't know, half a dozen times at least.
Since around that time, Gelderblame became obsessed with overcoming the limitations of human beings.
This sounds kind of
Georg
familiar.
furthered his studies
Yeah.
based on
And suddenly
the
this
madness,
becomes a
making
sci-fi
improvements until
warning
several
story.
years later, another
Pretty
life,
much. Like,
a child born of a true, living Magnus.
So you're trying to tell me that Fee, he was created too? But Codell, one of the witches, said she didn't feel any Magnus within me.
Your Magnus is quite different from those found in this world. Georg had drastically modified the original Magnus. Suppose you brought in a creature with blue blood instead of red, and asked someone to study its blood. Many would shake their heads and say, it's not possible, as the creature has no blood. When people
well, those
think
people are
of
idiots. I
blood,
mean, you
Yeah.
cut the thing open and blue liquid comes out. You're gonna. Most people would assume that, oh, this thing has blue blood.
a blue liquid would not fit the description.
But
They would need
blue
something
liquids
to
are
point
not
out to
blood.
them that it's simply a matter of the creature's
Well,
blood
I mean,
being blue.
when it doesn't have any oxygen.
That's the fallacy of the
Then
argument.
they would picture the creature
Okay, when
with
blood doesn't have
blackness.
oxygen, it just turns darker red, not blue.
Really?
Yep.
Even if the blood was
Everything
red,
I know is a lie.
a similar thing could be said about your Magnus.
The only reason it
I
looks
get
blue
what
is
you're
because
trying
of
to
your
say.
skin.
Back to the subject. After Fee
Yes,
was
back
born,
to the subject.
Georg was a man redeemed. The time he spent with you and Fee may have stirred something within him that had been dormant for a long time.
Yeah, having kids does that to you. It's called losing your soul.
Or maybe there was something about Fee that brought about these changes in him. Eventually, 12 years ago, we decided to escape from the Empire.
Flashback.
Another one.
Tell me, Larikush, what on earth have we done? We succeeded in creating life from a Magnus, but for what purpose? Is it worth anything at all? Or did we merely open a door leading to further sorrow?
It's worth about 500 gold. Or what is it in this game? Gold or G? I don't even remember.
It's G.
Georg, We have other things
It's
to
all the
do.
same in
After
all
we're
RPGs.
their
It's gold,
talents.
guild,
It's our
gal,
responsibility to
G.
do
Gil.
the right thing and protect them.
Gil. Where is it? Gil.
Final Fantasy.
Oh, I thought it was guild.
No, Gil. G-I-L.
What do you want to do?
I've never played a Final Fantasy game, and I am a terrible human being because of it.
No, we must put an end to this. Callous and
It would appear that Georg and
no
I share that
longer
sentiment.
I understand. There's only one thing we can do then.
Yes. Let's destroy this lab with explosives.
Let's blow this
Hey,
popsicle stand.
Yeah, pretty much.
Recovered.
That's a really nice,
Nothing.
pretty, sparkly, steampunk popsicle stand.
We'll fail
Yep.
our deaths. We should head for Mira.
That island is close to the dimensional boundary and periodically shifts between dimensions.
Isn't this like common knowledge to them?
Even
Yeah.
if they
Like if I were
try
Larakush,
to
I'd be
separate
like, no
us
shit,
from
Sherlock.
being in Mira, the
Yep.
four of us will live in peace.
You are
I,
callous and fee.
Someone?
I came to confirm tomorrow's schedule for the Holobaton experiments. How is your analysis of its Magnus coming along?
no problems. It's going exactly as planned.
We need to account for fluctuations related to his growth patterns. We need more time, to be sure.
So, you need more time. How much? 5 more years? 10? And your
Wow, what an
you need
impatient
results,
bastard.
Not
Yep.
excuses. The Emperor's
Can't wait
patience
10
has
years
its
for
limits.
experimental results. Also, because, I mean, Geldoblade's probably just gonna have, like, a massive coronary in, like, 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, wait!
Orders to
This was
dispose
2
of
years
the
ago.
samples
Yes.
Or no, this was more than 2 years
No,
ago.
this
This was,
was-
like, 10 years
no
ago.
longer of any use
Yeah.
to us. No need to keep it alive.
Giacomo, how could you?
Oh, yeah, so now Giacomo wants him to kill Callus because...
Giacomo, let me ask you, this experiment we're working on, the Emperor's plan,
Clearly not.
You, of all people, should know better. I'm not like you or my father. Thanks to your experiments, I now wield a power no mundane human could ever hope for. Besides, you started all this in the first place.
And now
we
you're
will
dead.
continue the
Not quite yet. That
I
happens in a
myself
few
can
years.
Hardly wait.
Well,
What
yeah,
this
I know, but I
project
mean,
will
like,
show us.
now isn't at
What
this
there's
point in the
so
game.
much to look for.
Yeah. Yep, definitely not evil.
I love it even more when people don't notice the clack of lightning.
The problem is not
Hey,
the power.
you think that's where Larakush got the bombs that he gave us at the beginning of the game?
He kept a few of them.
The laboratory is in flames.
That's all. That's all Geldoblam could say.
everything went as planned. We managed to reach Mira under the guise of travelers. Maybe it was from the shock of the explosion. When you awoke, after escaping from the Empire, you'd lost memory of everything that had happened until then.
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah,
Fee
a
was
convenient
only 3 years
amnesia.
old, so he didn't seem to remember much either. Soon after, I left Mira and came to live here. I don't know exactly what happened to you.
The thing that's never explained is why he left.
Georg and I.
Yeah,
Like,
left,
did
left to
Georg-
come here.
Yeah, did him and Georg have a breakup or something? Did they get a divorce?
Imagine how surprised
They had a
I was when
domestic.
seeing
Imagine my surprise when I saw you unconscious in the woods and thought, I can take advantage of this young boy.
Giacomo died.
Oh,
Is that so?
So I was born of a magnet.
Yes, we've gone over this.
You created me?
We've gone over
I
this.
can't believe that.
Yes, you can.
I'm not surprised. Take your time, boy. Let it sink in. Either way, you are yourself. That's what counts. How you were born is unimportant. It's the same for anybody. We don't choose to be born. We simply realize one day that we're here.
I still haven't realized that, and I have massive issues from it. Like, am I even real?
There are times when I have kind of existential questions like this, like,
Ask me
is
to
all
give
of
it
this
to you,
real?
Should you need it.
It's a really
Yes,
weird
I
feeling
think
because I just
something.
completely get detached.
Yeah,
From everything.
like I'll just be eating like I'll just be eating fucking Rice Krispies or something,
When
and
we have
just
settled down in Mira,
what is the meaning
you'll
of
tell me
life?
he inten- I
As
don't
I
know what it
stare
is,
into my
but
bowl
you'll
of
find it in
Snap,
a
Crackle, and
camp up in the
Pops.
Celestial Alps.
The Celestial Alps?
Yes. There's a cabin near the mountaintop.
Let's go skiing!
Yay! I like skiing.
If I ever tried skiing, I would probably die.
Have you never been?
No, I've tried snowboarding and I almost died.
On the bunny hill?
Doctor, I need to ask
No,
you one last
it
thing.
was a bit bigger than a bunny hill.
Who
Okay.
gave me my name?
Doctor Who?
Ooh.
Callous Who?
Oh. Go the flame.
Oh,
Hearing you were not the perfect being he had envisioned, he called you an ill omen, a cursed premonition of things to come. He named you Callus.
Raven
which
actually
means
is
raven
kind of
in
a cool name.
long-lost language.
a long lost language? Do you mean Japanese? Because callus actually means crow. Karasu actually means crow in Japanese.
That's pretty
After
funny.
we left the Empire, Jorg and I tried to give you a new name, but you would have none of it.
You know, sometimes I wonder actually. He mentions it as a long lost language.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that would imply that Japanese actually
I
existed.
guess it was the reason for my existence.
So, there's sometimes about when I think about this game, I wonder, is this actually like a dystopian version of our own future and we're the ancient warlocks? Well, no, we couldn't really be because of Origins, but
Yeah. And where does Malpertio come into the picture in our world?
I'm just looking out his window now, imagining a giant Malpertio knocking down all the buildings.
Malpertio, smash!
I'm fine. Would you all come with me to the Celestial Alps?
I'm even playing this really epic music to try to convince you.
Yeah, let's go save the world!
I don't know what went on in there between you and the dog, but cheer up, kid.
Yes. We have so much left to do. We need you in high spirits.
No time for tiddlywinks if we want to save the world before supper.
Damn straight.
That's reason enough.
That's
Focus
reason enough
solely
right there.
on this mission. You'll have plenty of time for reflection once it's over.
Thanks.
It's so touching.
Yeah. You're right.
I mean, they're literally the same, for God's sake.
Yeah.
I hate it when they do that. Like, what's even the point of giving me the option?
Yep. How do we actually even get to the Celestial Alps? I forget. Is it just kind of on the world map?
Yeah, it is. It's one of those places where, like, you just sort of show up there. Like, it doesn't even have a proper port.
That's fun. It's kind of like, oh, yeah, we'll just throw this thing on the world map. Nobody will mind.
Yeah, just plop it on there next to Sadal, Sud, and Wazin. Nobody even notice it.
And now we get to ride the dragon again.
It's time to ride the white dragon.
It's so majestic. Do we just go straight there?
Oh, Celestial Alps. It's not as close to Sadal Sud as I remembered, but fuck it.
Yeah. It's closer to Wazin. Does that mean the Celestial Alps is like Maine or something?
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. There's no snow here. We can't go. Ah!
Maybe it's the summertime.
Somebody lied to me. Thought we
But-
could go skiing here.
Yeah. I don't know, you'd think it'd be good pretty much year round. I mean, it is March. So I guess it's summer in Australia.
Alright, well, we have another dungeon on our hands, so we should probably save this for next episode. Don't you think?
Oh damn, we're already at 20 minutes. Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
lots
sure.
of story. So, thank you for watching. KV and Red X.
Out.
You really need to stop doing that.
I might just cut that out. I don't know. Depends on how obnoxious it is.
It was pretty obnoxious.